Good morning. Today is the 22nd of July, 2026. This is the Defense Ports Wires Brief, your daily roundup of the latest defense, intelligence, and international security news. I'm Stuart Webb, and here are today's stories. In Ukraine, after widespread protests, President Zelensky dismissed the commander-in-chief of the Ukraine's armed forces, Alexander Syrskyi, appointing Joint Forces Commander Mikhailo Drapatyi as his replacement. Zelensky remarked that a significant path has been traveled, the defense of Ukraine continues, and that every warrior deserves dignified treatment. I am grateful for Alexander Syrskyi and to every one of our soldiers for Ukraine's strong frontline positions. Ukraine struck two more warehouses of the Russian online retailer Wildberries. Ukraine claims that the Wildberries sites are being used to provide the Russian army with drone components, navigation equipment, and body armor. Moving on to Iran, President Trump stated that it is not finished at all with Iran. It is believed that the U.S. will target Pickaxe Mountain, an underground nuclear complex. It is rumored that Iran has been moving its centrifuges to the site. Iran denies that there's any nuclear activity occurring at the site. The Pentagon seeks additional funding for the war, as U.S. Secretary of War Pete Hegseth estimates the cost so far has been $37.5 billion. In a statement, Iran's Supreme Leader Moshtaba Khamenei warned of unforgettable lessons if the United States continues its attacks. Since taking power, Moshtaba Khamenei has not been seen in public, and no audio or video recordings have been released. It is believed that he suffered severe injuries to his face and legs in the bombing which killed his father. President Trump stated the U.S. would take care of the Iranian-backed Houthi rebels if the group imposes a blockade on the Red Sea. If the Houthis were to impose a blockade, it would put further pressure on global energy markets. President Trump formally approved a nuclear agreement with Saudi Arabia. The civilian nuclear program opened doors for American companies to build Saudi Arabia's nuclear-powered infrastructure. It is believed that the Trump administration will submit to Congress a pact with Saudi Arabia to share nuclear power technology. There is also provision in the agreement under which the U.S. will build a uranium enrichment facility in Saudi Arabia if it is warranted by the two countries. Ethiopia's opposition party, the People's Revolutionary Party, accused the government of advocating for a new war in the northern Tigray region. The government organized a rally of thousands of people in the capital to denounce the forced conscription of civilians by the Tigray People's Liberation Front. Human Rights Watch has reported in the past that the TPLF has abducted and forcibly recruited children as young as 15. In Afghanistan, dozens of mine workers in Badakhshan protested over the Taliban's closure of some mine sites. It is believed the Taliban have closed smaller mine sites owned by low-income individuals, but have kept the largest mines open because of bribes. The Taliban have compiled lists of former security personnel in Kandahar, Helmand, and Uruzgan, and began surveilling them, including by phone, to verify where they live. It is believed the Taliban are checking on former security personnel to ensure that they are not organizing into a threat. South Korea seized a cargo vessel that is suspected of violating UN Security Council sanctions on North Korea's nuclear and missile programs. A South Korean official confirmed that investigations confirmed the violations and the ship was seized. The Prada, also known as the Sophia, was among the ships named in a joint statement by South Korea, the US, and the European Union for violating sanctions which ban the export of North Korean coal and iron ore. Portugal will procure 3 Frem frigates from Italy's Fincantieri. The deal is estimated to be worth €3 billion or $3.4. The delivery of the warships is expected in 2029 and 2030. This concludes today's Defense Ports Wires Brief. Thank you for listening, and once again, don't forget to like, share, follow, and comment. It helps others find us. Have a good day.